All right, good morning. Welcome to the Jim of All Trades channel. Glad you're here. My name's Jim. I'm a crypto trader and a Forex trader, and I got it wrong yesterday. Oh, man. Hopefully you stopped it out like I shared. You always got to be prepared for me to be wrong. Not so funny, though. I've been pretty depressed yesterday. I wanted to figure out why I didn't see that coming. I don't know if anybody could see this kind of candle coming, to be honest with you. But anyway, I want to just get up, dust off, and keep rocking if you don't mind. I'll offer at least what I can offer you, and you can take it for what it's worth. Always, always, always hold it at arm's length and do your own due diligence as always. But anyway, I'm going to try to do. I think I got market blind into my bias. Everybody was thinking down. Of course, I've been thinking down for quite a while, and you get in a mindset of the way you interpret the market, and then all of a sudden you forget to challenge your own interpretations. And I don't know that I challenged my interpretation enough yesterday. Those are just thoughts of my own world because I'm upset that I missed that big move as well. I am currently short right now because see, when I see a move up, I'm not thinking jump into that long. I'm thinking, okay, where's the top? Let me get out. Let me get down with that. So that's what I'm doing. I'm watching some areas here. We're going to be bullish if we reverse in this region. We'll be bearish if we get down to the 79 to 88 region. So if we 8600 to 8300, if we do some kind of reversal there, that'll be bullish. That'll be very bullish sentiment, or anything before that, but bearish below that area for now. I want to show you some things and warn you about some things. First off, this isn't financial advice. It never is. Any video I give is never financial advice. It's always just my view of the market from an Elliott wave perspective, okay? But I'm going to offer that to you now. All right, let's jump in. Let's see here. Let me just zoom out just for a moment, just to kind of give you a bird's eye view here. Um, okay, so we had a major reversal that came up and just obliterated all kind of support and resistance. We had resistance here. We had resistance here. Okay, all kinds of resistance, and it just sliced through like butter. And then we had resistance here. It did not make it any further than that. Here's all the resistance areas that we would have had to slice through. So it didn't make it any further than that, which you say, well, why not? Well, I mean, let me tell you something. I've looked over the chart. I've looked over the chart and tried to find a candle like yesterday's, and I haven't found a $3,000 candle that I could, you know, it was just amazing. I mean, I'm not talking about a large move. We've got large moves, but never in like one candle like that, an 8-hour candle or a 6-hour candle. Look at the 6-hour chart. I mean, guys, that's scary. Um, what has me pausing over that is that it doesn't seem natural. The sentiment of the market, far as I could tell, was very, very bearish. Everybody was feeling, as I was, you know, that there needs to be another leg down. That it's going to go down to the $6,000 region. Many people, many people. The sentiment turned bearish, especially with this last dive there. This dive right here. That and and it made a lot of sense, to be honest with you. It made perfect sense to me. So if you think contrarian, as one of my friends does, he was thinking this is a great place for people to get wrecked. Everybody's thinking bearish, and then if we should watch out for the upside. And he was right. It was good. It was good of him to say that. Um, so yeah, now what the question I have then is, what is the sentiment now? I mean, what's everybody feeling now after yesterday? I mean, all my Elliott Wave friends, even me, I'm just like, man, that's reversal, right? This is the reversal. This is the bottom we've been waiting for. We're going to the moon. And here's my problem. Here's my problem with that. And again, I'm just skeptical, I guess, and until the chart shows that follow through that we're looking for. It looks too perfect. It looks too perfect. Certainly yesterday was a big day, and it wrecked a lot of shorts and made a lot of longs happy. Um, but we have come back. We have retraced from 10,500 to $9,000. we've retraced $1,500 that fast. Now, usually when you get a retrace like that, the bulls are like, oh baby, okay? Why? Because they're waiting for that retrace to get in. It looks, for me, too perfect. Now, I'm planning on trading it if the wave structure is right. I am. I'm planning on taking it to the north, but I guess there's that something in me, and I just want to share it with you. I could be wrong on it, but there's something in me that's just saying, watch out, be careful, be careful. Yesterday during the live stream in the afternoon, I shared some pretty compelling evidence to me in particular. That I mean, it was pretty compelling to me. We didn't have this second leg yet, and this looked an awful lot. I mean, it matched all the criteria for an expanded flat where you have a three wave to the upside, then you have a three wave to the downside that breaks the low at about 123% of the A wave. Okay, the B wave, and then the C wave is usually about 123 to 161%. Well, what happened was this one came up to the 2618. If I throw the extensions on this guy right here, just pretending it's an ABC, let's see here. Get it just right, because I don't think I have it just right. It's hard to see with all my drawing. You can see that we came up to the 2618 extension. Now, to me, that invalidates the expanded flat idea that this is an expanded flat. The implications of this being an expanded flat is that this was our B wave or X wave, and then we're going to be going down again from here. I have read and found sites that say there are rare occasions where an expanded flat can extend to the 2618, and they cite oil as a chart where they've seen it. So we'll have to be aware of that. Okay, so I want you guys to be aware that, I mean, it's a rare occasion, but it can happen that an expanded flat ABC correction can go to the 2618. Now we are coming down, and we're going to look at the micro count here in just a minute, and we're going to look at the evidence and see what we're seeing. Okay, and I'll give you the levels to be watching for and the wave structure to watch for as well. But anyway, if that were the case, excuse me, what would the count be in a structure wise? Is there? I guess the question is, if we're thinking bullish, let me just offer one more check to the chart. Is there any way we could be still going down? Okay, this could be a W, X, Y wave, and it's finished right here. Okay. Now what we could have, a possibility, is a W, X, Y, and that's X, a three wave X, and then we're going to get a Z wave down. That is your bear scenario right there. That we indeed have a three wave expanded flat. You notice this shape right here. It's a pretty big X wave, guys. We've got a pretty big X wave. The thing is how it went up. Now the rule is that we have to have a divergent momentum here. And if you'll notice here on this 6-hour chart, we do have that divergence we're talking about, that divergent momentum right here. We've got RSI going up, divergent momentum with price going down there. So anyway, let me just get this off the chart here. I was trying to leave it all there, but that's okay. We won't worry about it. All right, so that is a possibility I want you to be aware of. That can happen. But again, X down to here. Yeah, this is the way it would come down. And that would bring us down to this region down here. Okay, so yeah, we have to watch out for that, guys. We have to watch out for that. Now, are we bull? Let's see. Let's look in and look at the bull count and see what happens. Hold on 1 second. All right, let's look into the bull case. Sorry, my dog is scratching at the door. All right, that's the 1 hour chart. Looking for, when we have this kind of a move, we're looking for a three-wave correction. Okay, we're not just looking for. I mean, don't think that we're going to come down here and just go to the. I don't see that. Okay, generally when we get big moves like that, we need a three-wave correction. Okay, that comes down substantially. So looking for three waves. Um, but that three waves, remember, the three waves needs to be divided up properly. Generally, you have 5 waves in the first and 5 waves in the third, and you got 3 waves in the middle. That's an ABC correction zigzag. You can also have a WXY where you have 3 waves, 3 waves, and 3 waves. Okay, and then you can also have a flat correction like this where you have 3 waves, 3 waves, and then 5 waves like that. So that's a flat correction. Flat corrections have a tendency to go sideways. Now let's look in at the micro count here, see if there's any evidence for us. I'm going to go down to the 3-minute chart. We're just going to look at this wave right here. Say, okay, how we know that this is a corrective wave. Okay, at least I feel like it's a corrective wave. It's coming down kind of ziggy and zaggy. So it is correcting at least this move that we've just had. Our nearest support area is right here. Okay. Now we do have this little tiny little support zone that we got right here, and that's why we're getting this bounce right here. We've got this bounce here, but I think we're going to come down and break it here shortly, and then come down to the next support zone. And the next support zone is between 87, 94 to, anywhere in this region to $8,300, 82.80. Excuse me. All right, what do I see? Let me just start looking. What I do when I'm analyzing a wave here, I just want to analyze it in front of you, is I start looking at what I see. First thing that jumps out at me is that right there. Generally, when you have a diagonal shape coming right off the beginning, and it looks fairly 5-wave-ish, but I could challenge that as well. But if I were to draw the 5 waves, it would be something like this. It looks like a beginning diagonal or a leading diagonal. They happen in the 1 wave or an A wave generally. Okay. Second wave I see is a 3-wave correction right here as a 3-wave, and very a lot of pressure to the downside here. Did not have a lot of retrace. Didn't come back up here. Okay. Had a lot of pressure to the downside there. So it just but it's kind of a slow methodical. It's kind of interesting. Okay. The next thing I see is this wave right here. I've got the first wave and then the second wave. When I put the fibs on it, you can see that if I were to count this wave, we would have 1, 2. This would be the 3. Let me see here. Hold on a second. I can't see for my fibs. Okay. Yeah, the way I would count this wave so far is 1, 2, 3, 4, and now we're getting the 5th wave down. Now, either that is a 5-3-5 correction, which is a likelihood. So let's look at that and see if it's a 5-3-5 correction. If that's a 5-3-5 correction, then that needs to come on down here to the 1-to-1 extension. It could come to the 786. Okay. That would be kind of a short, dumpy correction. $8,900. That would almost touch the line. If it would wick down to $8,800, I'd be happy. I'd like to see that, because then that would kind of give us, this support range here. But excuse me. Is there a way to count this as a 5-wave? I just don't like this right here. This is hard. I don't like this wave at all. It doesn't look like a completed wave. It looks more like a 3-wave than a 5-wave. But I would be okay with it as a 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a 5. We're going to get a correction to the upside if it's a 5-wave, and then we're going to go down from there potentially. Or this is an ABC and it's very bullish momentum, meaning that the downside isn't very strong, and we're going to bounce here off the 786 about $8,900 and then head up. Now I don't like that. I don't like that at all, because it really feels too premature. Okay, some of you are thinking, well, it's a bull market and it's BTC. Yeah, I know. I looked at the bull market run back. Here, let me. I went to the small time frames, and I'll have to show you in another video. It's too much for today, I think. And I watched the bull run. These big moves that we had, they corrected 50 to 61%, every one of them. Every one of them. Once you had 5 waves to the upside, it would correct 50 to 61%. So, this was a $3,000 move in one day. This was an odd move for sure. Excuse me. So I'm thinking potentially we could have. I feel like if I force fit this would be a force fitted 5-wave. I don't like that. This looks more like a 3-wave. The only problem I have with that is I've got this leading diagonal here. Now, it would have to not be a leading diagonal. It would have to be a 3-wave, a 3-wave, and a 3-wave, and that would be a WXY. Then what we would get is you would either get a WXYX and then a Z ABC. That could happen, or we would get this shape here. We got a 1, 2, 3, 1. Yeah, see, that's a 5-wave down. See that I wouldn't. This is a 5-wave. This little thing I've counted this right here. That's a 5-wave impulse. I've measured it and counted it on the 1-minute time frame. It's a 5-wave impulse, and that means that would not this not a 3-wave. Okay, so this would have to be a 3-wave, and then a 3-wave, and then we get our 3-wave, 3-wave, 3-wave. We get 3-wave to death, but then that's how we get down here to our 1276. You get A, B, C, and then we're off to the moon. That would give us plenty of time for the correction, as well as get us down here to the zone that we're looking for. So that should be how it goes, but the wave structure right now isn't super supportive of it. It's more supportive of this wave right here being a 1-wave, and this is a little 2-wave right here. And then we could possibly get a really big candle coming next. That's in my mind as a possibility here, that after this wave corrects. So what was it? What's that going to look like? 5, 3, 5. Okay, it's going to come up 60%, 50 to 60%, most likely in this region. It's going to come up pretty high, I would guess. Okay, and then we'd be going down. The other option is that this is a truncated 5th wave, part of this wave. So that's 3, 4. I mean, that's 1, 2. Sorry, let me try it again. That would be 1, 2, 3, 4, truncated 5th, and now we're getting a larger move. Okay, we're getting a larger ABC up to the upside before down, or yeah, that would have to be that, because this would be a no, that's not right either. Sorry. Yeah, this could be a 3-wave. I'm doing a horrible job drawing today. A 3-wave move there. then we'd want a three-wave move, and then a three-wave move. I would like that. I'd like to see that. That would be healthy as a correction, and then I would feel better about more upside. If I saw a correction like that, I would feel very good about upside with that. But right now, the way the wave structure is, I see a potential for a big dump right here. And what we've got is a 1, 2. This is a 1 wave and then a 2 wave. And now we're getting a 1, 2 of the next wave, and it's going to be big. The next one's going to be huge, down to the downside, potentially. I can't be certain of that, but that's one of the things I'm watching as a probability or a possibility, I should say. In that case, we'd be looking for a wave, guys, to be coming down here, even down here, to the 2618, and this would be bearish. That would be a bearish move. So I'm not sure that the wave structure is showing me that, but man, it looks like a very, 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 very slight possible way of interpreting this wave. Now, with that being said, then that means this line right here is our line of death for that idea. That idea breaks down if we if this thing goes up here past $9,400. If we go past $9,400, guys, then that idea that I just shared for you, this big candle down, is a dead idea. Okay. I also want you to watch this. This still could be some kind of a this still could be a three wave, guys. And so watch this pattern right here. We got 1, 2, 3, and we're going to get a 1, 2, 3. Unless this is a truncated fifth, and we get some kind of three wave to the upside and then another three wave to the downside, that would feel good to enter into there and go long. So that's potential. So watch out for that. Watch these regions down here. Let me give you the area we need to be looking for. 86.54 and 83.37. So watch out for that as well. Those are our corrective fibs. So if price comes on down, it has a good chance to bounce in this region to the upside. Okay, but it's got to come down in three waves. I want to see three waves. So I've got to figure out how to interpret that as three waves. So I see a 5 wave here potentially, or a 3 wave potential. So this could be 1, 2, 3. Okay, so if we come down, let me get this diagonal off of here so we can actually see it. There we go. Okay, we are coming up a little bit here. Good deal. All right, so this could be interpreted as a 3 wave or a 5 wave diagonal. This could be interpreted as ABC, ABC, and now we need to get ABC to the downside. That's going to put us right down here for some upside movement. So watch that as a scenario as well. Guys, this market's kind of moving. I want to get this out to you so you can at least be ready. If we break this line of death here, it looks like about 94.49 in that ballpark, then, we've got some upside to go first. We're going to do something like this. Now, it could be impulsive. I don't know. We'll have to watch and see the wave structure and then down. So, all right. You guys have a fantastic day. I hope you enjoy your day. Be careful out there. This looks very, very scary times. This looks like a very, very manipulated market. We were having a conversation in the Telegram group today, and it's got me a little nervous. I'm not overly bullish here yet, but I am preparing myself to trade that. Okay, so if I trade this, if I see an entry down here, my stop is going to be down here at the 1618. So the entry is in this region and the stop is in this region. If we get down to 79.44, guys, that's a bearish sign. Okay, so watch out, be careful, and don't let it get you. Okay, all right, you guys have a fantastic day. We'll talk to you later. Bye bye.